What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here, and today we're going to be talking about a game called Shattered Planet. Shattered Planet is a game that goes on sale on Steam tomorrow, July 3rd, and I just kind of wanted to take a look at it, show you guys some of my first impressions, and kind of let you guys know what I think about the game, some of its strong suits, maybe what some of its weaknesses are, and just kind of show you guys what you'd be getting into if you decided to pick up the game. Unfortunately, the pre-order on Steam, well, I mean, it's not pre-orderable on Steam, it's just releasing tomorrow, so I'm not sure what the price point is, but as soon as I know, I'll update the video description. There will be a link in the video description to the game, so that you guys can check it out. And I think it's also available on mobile platforms. I think it's been on mobile for a while, it's just coming to PC this week. So anyways, Shattered Planet, let's go ahead and click on play so we can load it up. Hopefully you guys can hear the sound. The sound's a little bit wonky. Opening up the options here, you've got all these options for sound and music, but unfortunately there's like no in-between point on the sliders, so it's kind of loud, at least on my end. I don't know if it's going to be loud for you guys. I've adjusted the audio outside in Windows. I'm hoping that it's not too bad. One of my minor complaints about the game. So this right here is your central hub. This is kind of like your base or the loading screen. It's where you are between missions. Now, if you look down here on the bottom left, you can see the planet down there. That's the actual shattered planet, so to speak. And apparently there's been some cataclysm that's come through, and there's this blight that's like eating things. And I'll kind of go into that a little bit later. So basically, when you get here, you have these resources up in the top right. I forget the name of the resources. I call them green and yellow. I think yellows are relics. I'm not sure what the greens are. But basically, you use these as your currencies. Scrap metal and crystals. There it is. You hold your cursor over it, it tells you. So over here, these are kind of like care packages, and there's different levels. These are randomized gear that you guys can get. You never know exactly what you're going to get. It could be good stuff. It could be complete and utter junk. It just kind of depends, and you kind of got to pick with it. Now, obviously, if you do the top end tiers, you're going to get better gear, and then if you go with some of the lower stuff, you're going to get crap. So this is 1 to 2 stars, 3 to 4 stars, and this is straight up ballin' outrageous badass gear. So you click on one of these, and it'll give you a item. And that item, and I guess I can go ahead and hit it now. It does its little synthesis thing, and then an item pops out. So I got this new Sinai or Sini, or I don't know. I'm not whatever language that is, so I can't tell you. You can see the item is 2 stars. It gives you strength, 6 strength, 2 wits, and makes practice makes perfect. You can also see that this is new item discovery. So right down here, I've gotten some EXP off of just finding this item. Under 4 more entries, and I will level up. So that's one of the nice parts of the system. So you just pound through these things and you can get some gear. Now your gear is automatically stored over here in your crate. And this right here is all the different stuff that you've gotten. So you've got weapons, you've got helmets, you've got other cool things, health potions, grenades, explosives, etc., etc. Another little thing is this little guy over here you can buy stuff from. Now this robot here, his loot changes. So if you buy bandages, like, all right, let's buy some grenades. I bought the grenade, and then I click back on it, and now the grenade's gone. So I have a grenade in my inventory, but the grenade's no longer here for purchase. So you can't always chain buy things. So, you may say, well, I'll just go buy 14 grenades and own things. Well, no, you're going to have to buy some other stuff. So as you cycle through these, obviously more things will become available, and you can kind of check those out and experiment. Now this over here is the clone vats. These are the different characters. Now you're going to notice I have a level 7 renegade. He's got 105 hit points, 14 little fireball thingies. I think that's wit, and then 16 strength. If you click over here, it's 10, 10, 100. This one's level 1. I haven't used the assassin. And then we come over here to the robot, and you can see we're at 16, 10, and 100, and he's level 4. So 16, 10, 100 versus 16, 14, 105. So this guy's got a little bit more hit points, but he's also 3 levels higher, which tells me that when this guy levels up, he's going to be probably a little bit more ridiculous. You can also change the heads on them up here if you don't like the head that you've got. You know, if you want to play around with it, you can also rename your little robot here. One of the cool things is, you know, clone 1, clone 2, clone 3, clone 4. You can kind of keep track of how many lives, etc., you've gone through, if that's your deal. Once you got the character that you like, you just click go, and you can see my head's changed, and etc., etc. So we're gonna go ahead and store this if it'll let me. Will it not let me? Yeah, well, there it goes. All right, so 8 strength, minus 8 wit. That's damage 3 to 8. That's damage 2 to 12, 2 to 5. Oh, a newspaper. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be good. You can also recycle these things. So, like, let's find something that sucks. This, yeah, okay, here we go. And then we just click the recycle button. Recycle newspaper into 5 scraps. So we do that. We now have 5 scraps. So if you got a bunch of crap in here that you just don't want or just is just terrible, you can do that and kind of get rid of it. We only have 1 hat, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on, and that gives us, you know, the hat that we've got. You can see it's on our avatar now. We have a buff up here. That gives us heat resistance. I think that's from the hat. Yep. And that basically, anytime you bump into fire attacks or some other stuff, obviously you take a little bit damage. You can also see, or you take less damage. You can see the little infinity icon here that just basically means it's a permanent buff as opposed to a temporary buff. Now right here, these are the different pets that you can get. Now I believe you find these pets as you progress. I found this little guy roaming through one of the missions. I've never used the pet. I just literally got the game before this. So we're going to go ahead and buy him. You can see we get the achievement for getting him. And I have no idea what that does. So we're going to kind of learn that one together. He may follow us around. He may fight with us. It does look like he's right here. So we'll find out. The last big critical thing here is these over here are your stats. These are permanent upgrades to your character. So if this is kind of the change or the slight difference between this roguelike and a lot of other roguelikes. Because many roguelikes, when you're playing, your character stats are kind of irrelevant. It's more about what items you find in the run. Whereas with this, it's more like Rogue Legacy, where the map changes every time. It's procedurally generated, but your character levels up and the stats increase and stay the same. So basically, when you first start off, you suck at the game and you get owned. And then as you level your character, you get more kills, you increase these stats, you get to a point where you're kicking ass and taking names. So, you know, it's kind of an interesting setup on things. So it looks like wits, that's the fireballs. I'm not sure why it looks like a fireball or a meteor or whatever that is, but wits apparently for the robot affects is the dodge stat. Strength obviously hits harder, and then health is, well, health. So we're going to go ahead and pick up 1 point into that just to kind of level us up to 25. You can see we have 425 scrap up here. I could get the +2 strength, but it's only a 1 damage increase. Well, I mean, technically it's more than a 1 damage increase. It's a 1 minimum damage increase and a 1 maximum damage increase for a possible of, what is that? I guess a 3 extra damage, because you're technically, I don't know, it's complicated. It ends up being a very small boost. We're going to go ahead and do the wits one more time and the health one more time, get our health up a little bit more. We're up to, yeah, let's do more health. Health is huge in this. Do I want to smack things harder? Yeah, I just really think these are better stats for me because they're going to keep me from... Wow, health is cheap, actually. I just get more bang for my buck with these, and I just don't know if that's accurate or not. So this is going to give me +2 strength. We're going to pop that. What the hell? That damage is up to 15 to 25, and then we'll just do health one more time. There we go. So we've got an extra 20 hit points, which is actually a pretty decent stat. And we should be good. We should be good. You can see we have a 20... I don't know if that's 20% or just 20 is a different kind of number. I'm going to assume it's a 20%. We have really crappy defense, absolutely no critical, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We just burned all of our cash. All right, so we've got a weapon, we've got a helmet, we have a pet, we have a grenade. We can come over here and talk to this little dude real fast and see. Actually, you know what? Let's buy some good gear. I haven't done any good gear purchases yet. Let's buy something amazing. Bam, dude. The crystal hammer applies blight resistance from locally sourced free-range quartz farms. Wow. So it's like vegan friendly or whatever. All right, that leaves us 20 points. I'm just going to do one of these, which could give us a +4. Blunted blade and a +5. And a gas mask. Yay. Okay, so where did the weapon go? Crystal hammer, right here. So this is 5 to 11. Ours is 2 to 12. So you can see that this one actually does a little bit less total aggregate damage than the other one does. But at the same time, the minimum damage is 3 points higher. So you lose 1 point of max damage, but you gain 4 points, or 3 points of minimum damage. So that to me seems good. Plus, look at the strength modifier. Plus 14 strength. This one only gives me 8 strength. So let's see. We're doing 15 to 25 damage. If I equip this, actually, let's put this one back. If I equip this, so it's 11 to 13 with it, 21 to 27. That's a much closer damage range there. So that seems like a pretty good deal to me. All right, so this helmet gives us defense 2. Everything else just, eh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Applies robot disguise. You are the droid they are not looking for. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, so we've kind of gone over all of the different stuff that happens here at the base. You kind of got an idea for, you know, what all the different mechanics work, how the game works. Let's show you what the actual game looks like once we're inside. So you come over here and you hit this little panel. Now I want to show you guys this over here first. This right here is the daily challenge. Now daily challenge, if you've ever played Spelunky, it's very similar to that. However, as far as I know, there's no leaderboards. Now there may be, and it's just not out yet. It may be here and I'm just an idiot and I'm missing it. Either way, you progress through it, and these are the different rewards. So once you get to a certain distance, you unlock this amount, and then this amount, and then this amount. The other difference is, unlike like this mission right here, where we're fixing to go in with the sword we made and the helmet, with this over here, you're given this gear. So everybody is basically the same. The only difference, I believe, is your character. So if you have an amazing character, you do kind of have an advantage. You do kind of have an advantage. Now, with this one, I made it through 8 out of the 10 levels, which is actually really, really good. It's further than I've ever made it before. So I actually got a gold rating today, which was kind of cool. But unfortunately, I've already done that, and it's not tomorrow. So we're going to go ahead and just do this one right here. Now, you can see records, distance 8. That means there's 8 different planets or chunks, I believe. Or this may be my record. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's my record. So the maximum I've gone is 8 planets, 445 scrap, and this is the reward you get. Now, this right here was where I got the 8. That was my last run. So I guess it's still giving it to me, which is kind of weird. There's also different areas. So you can come and do this one. You can come and do this one. Obviously, these are going to increase harder and harder as you go through, but the rewards get a little bit better. I haven't messed with any of those, because right now I'm still getting my ass kicked in this beginner area. But let's go ahead and launch. Let's go ahead and launch. Okay, so we've landed here on the planet. You can see up here in the top right, we have a series of buffs. Let's go ahead and bypass through this little intro setup. All right, so Steel Skin takes less damage from sharp and blunt attacks, and Blight Resistance. The inner flames ward off the darker Blight shadows. That's weird. I have music turned off. There it goes. All right, there we go. I'm not quite sure if their music's copyright or not. Probably best to leave it off. Anyways, Blight Resistance, the inner flame wards off the darker Blight shadows, and Steel Skin, we take less damage from sharp and blunt, but we only get it for 40. I don't know if that's 40 seconds or 40 moves. Either way, right here you can see this little black stuff that we're standing on. I believe that is Blight. Now, Blight, I don't quite understand how it works. I know as you move, it starts spreading and gets bigger and bigger, and it starts spawning monsters. So I don't understand if maybe over time it will hurt you or kill you, or if it just makes it to where the level slowly becomes just ridiculous. But the whole point of this is basically to explore as much of the world as you can. Now, as I move through here, you heard that noise, that derm and the little red spikes. That basically means this little monster here has now seen me and he's ready to attack. Not all monsters here are hostile, so you want to kind of be careful. Now you can see that one dropped some green nasty on me. That one did too. Kind of had to back up and wait for that to clear. Now you also notice right over here that the blight has now spread. So I'm just kind of moving back and forth, waiting for this to kind of drop off. There it goes. And now we can move forward. All right, so we have spray-on shielding applies temporary chemical immunity. So if I pick that up, the next time something, throws its green jizz on me, I'm all right because I just blow that and I'm okay. We picked up 2 extra pieces of scrap metal there, and we're just going to kind of roam around. Now, I don't know how the EXP system works with these. Let's see what happens with our little robot guy. Oh, he loves me. He loves me a lot. That's cool. I like the little heart effect. Dude, he looks fucking badass. And you can see back here, this little monster was just spawned in the blight. So that's not good. That's not good at all. So I'm hoping my little brobot is going to take him out. It looks like my brobot will only fight when I attack. So he doesn't actively engage targets on his own, which is kind of a bummer. Now you also notice we're not getting any more creatures from the blight. I believe there's an aggro range. So as long as I'm far enough away from the blight, it kind of doesn't notice me and won't really pay attention. Now right here we've got a purple bottle. Purple bottle is an unidentified fluid. Experiment to try it out. Now these fluids, as far as I can tell, and I may be wrong about this, but as far as I can tell, are unique to each individual run. And what I mean by that, and let's see, can I hit him with a grenade from here? No, we cannot. All right, so let's move forward. What about here? Nope. All right, so let's move 1 forward. Yep, now we can hit him. Okay, so we've hit him. He's on fire. We're going to back up 1, let the fire do a little bit of damage. You can see up here I'm at 56 of 120. And now we're going to beat him to death, and my laser robot rocked and rolled. I kind of got to wait till this fire stuff quits, though, because otherwise it hurts you. And you can see it's kind of spreading. That's kind of bad. I didn't know it did that. Okay, so we're just going to have to kind of wait until this stuff stops. Okay. And we can't get over anywhere else. All right, fair enough. All right, there we go. Fire's out. I've never actually seen the fire spread like that. That's actually kind of cool. We got another little bad robot up here. Can I hit him from here? Negative. He's actually not hostile. That's kind of weird. Okay, so here's the big choice. At this point, we can go ahead and go to the next level. However, if we hang out here for a little bit, we can explore more. And if we explore more, I believe we get more points. Now that one's not hostile. Oh, well, apparently it is hostile. All right, we're going to check out this little purple stuff. Oh, that's bad! Okay, I don't know if y'all noticed that, but I cast a little purple thing on it, and it healed it. It healed it. So, no, I don't want to jump. So that's not good. That's not good. It's not good at all. These are bad. These right here are basically spawners. They'll chain spawn monsters until you kill it. It just keeps hatching eggs. So no, don't jump. Kill it. Now when you kill this thing, well, that didn't work out. A big thing pops out. So we're gonna have to be careful with that. And there he is. I'm gonna try this. Wait, what did it say on it? Yeah, it's unidentified. Okay, that was weird. Wait, what the Stop running! Little annoying bastard. Alright, he's down. Alright, we're gonna leave. We're getting a little low on health. We need to get out of here. There we go. Use teleporter, yes. So you can see right down here, explored. We explored 438 meters square. We still have our little buddy, and we got some scrap metal for it. I don't know if the reward that you get for completing the area is based on your distance, and what I mean by distance is kill it, like your meters squared explored, or if it's based on how many worlds you go through. I'm a little confused on which it means there, because it seems like sometimes the terminology is kind of repeated. All right. This isn't going to be good. Back up 1. There we go. And done. Alright, we're going to probably pull another one here in a second. Pick both those up. Okay. I need to get over there and get that one real fast. We need to get this memory card. These cards are used to open bridges. I will try and find the bridge if I can get there without dying. We're going to open this crystal up. There we go. We're going to keep exploring just a bit. Alright, there's another one of those. I don't want to mess with that, so we're gonna go ahead and bail. Yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, so you can see that time we only explored 281 meters. That's drastically less than we did last time. But it gives you the total distance, which is kind of cool. Alright. But you can see also here it's using distance 3. And what distance 3 here means is we've gone to the third planet. Or the third instance or map or whatever you want to call it. Alright. So this is a mushroom area. Okay, these little guys here are non-hostile. They look scary. They look like they're gonna, you know, freak you out, but most of the time they won't mess with you as long as you don't mess with them. They will, however, get in your way, which is kind of an annoyance. So you kind of have to be careful with them. If you're not careful, you can accidentally attack them and not mean to. What's my robot doing back there? It's almost like he aggroed on one of the non-aggro things, and that kind of sucks. Okay, occasionally you'll bump into things like this, and what these basically are is events that are, if you've ever seen FTL, they're basically randomized events where you don't really know what's going to happen. You have two outcomes, you know, one's good, one's bad, or maybe both are bad or both are good. So, in this instance, as you get close to the rock, your head hurts, waves of pain radiating rhythmically. So, I can either smash it or I can touch it. Smashing it, it's already hurting me. I think I'm just going to try touching it. That's probably going to be bad, though. We've got 31 hit points. This may kill us. As you touch the rock, the pain fades to a mellow hum. Your mind is cleared of clutter. Plus 5 wits. Now, I don't know if that's a permanent plus 5 wit or not. Now, you can also see right here, because we did that event and we completed it successfully, we got another entry. We got plus 5 crystals, and we got a nice little bonus, which is cool. Alright, so we've explored all this. Now we need to get back through over here, if I can, without attacking these dudes. Alright, so there's our way out. I'm not too worried about fighting much here. I think we completed the whole area. Alright, let's get out. I'm not sure what's going on with our little robot, bro. He just kind of got, like, distracted, and he's like, you know, I'm just going to go for a walk all by myself. Nope, I mean, oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, so we just spawned in. We've got 2 aggro monsters right here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this white stuff on them. Again, I don't know what the fluid is yet. Oh, Jesus! Wow. That was effective. Okay, this over here is a turret. Turrets will fire if you get too close to them, and you walk in front of them, obviously. So you don't want to do that. As you can see right there, he shot at me, but thanks due to my amazing... Oh, nice robot. Thanks due to my amazing dodge skills that we pumped up right before we did this, I was able to Neo my way out of that one. That's right, I just did a Matrix reference. Alright. We're really low on hit points. That little set of red eyes over there isn't moving, so I'm going to assume it's either a turret or... Yeah, there we go. So I'll go and smash this real quick. Pick that up. And there's some more white fluid. So now that we've picked up the white fluid, you know what it does. Again, this changes every single run, it seems to. Either that or sometimes there's multicolored potions that I'm not aware of. Alright, we're just going to throw that right there. Bye-bye. And we got our new entry. Whenever you level up, you get one of these little crates that you can open. And the crates, because it's basically your research level. And the crates have different things in them. So this one right here, extracted from a volunteer diplomat from the Gekken homeworld. So we now have an emissary. I don't know if that is a player character or if it's a pet. I guess we'll find out here in a minute. Oh, this is really bad. Okay, we need to run. We need to run fast. Go. Holy crap, dude. Brobot is going to town. You can see the Blight's getting kind of nasty, though, so probably a good idea. Did he kill my robot? Oh, Brobot's down. Brobot's down. You will be missed, Brobot. You will be missed. Have no fear, though, Brobot. I'm probably going to be joining you shortly. Very, very shortly. We're just going to try and get as much exploration done as we can before something horrible comes along and eats us, which... Oh, yeah, we're screwed now. We're screwed. Oh! I was hoping that clicking on that would make it a friendly pet. It did not. It did not. There we go. Here lies Touchy-Feely Newbie Clone 5, whose blood ran green with illness. I'm a robot. I don't have any blood. You can see down here we went a distance of 5, which is 5 maps. That's our clone level, level 12. I believe the clone when we started this, if I recall, was level 7. So we picked up quite a few levels. We got 103 scrap metal, and we traveled 1432 meters squared. And this is our distance reward because we went 5. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, so now that we're here, you can see all of our gear's gone, but we do have all of the stuff up here. If we come over and click, you can see we did unlock that brand new character. This character comes with plus 10 fate, and I honestly don't know what this guy's... Oh, and there's another helmet slot there that's kind of interesting. I don't know what the special abilities or reasons for this character. So far, looking at the different guys, I have... I just don't quite understand what they all do. So gains good mood at expedition start. So they all basically have like a buff or something that they come with. Gains steel skin at expedition start. So this guy gets sneak, which I'm assuming allows him to get maybe the first attack. This guy gets good mood, which will be a buff. This one gets steel skin, which basically means I take less damage. And then this dude gets plus 10 fate. So fate's probably going to be a hardcore stat for that guy. So I guess that kind of makes sense. And then our little Brobot. I don't know if Brobot's level, but we can always buy him again if we want for 20. And we can come down here and put some more points into our stats if we want. I kind of liked the dodge skill. It kind of helped us out there last time. So we'll go ahead and throw another batch of points into there. But the cool thing about this is now my robot's level 12. You know, he was level 7. I don't know how that's going to affect his stats. I don't know if, like, you gain stats just by leveling. But you can see now when we first started, this guy was higher level and he had more stats, and now we're way higher level and we've got better stats, like across the board. So I believe leveling up, I really don't know if it does anything. I know right here this is the direct way to increase your stats, but I don't know if you get levels for other things. But as you can see, there's plenty of different maps to do. There's tons of different gears to unlock. There's a lot of different research levels, which you can see down here. They're based on planet types to explore. You've got enemies, you've got events, companions, weapons, armor, consumables, and guns. So there's just a ridiculous amount of stuff to unlock and kind of expand your levels there, and plenty of stuff to look forward to and explore and do. And like I said, you know, unlike a lot of other roguelikes, the longer you play this, the better you'll get. So don't get frustrated when you run it 3 or 4 times and just get absolutely destroyed. Give it some time, level up, progress your character, and give it another shot once you've gotten some points into it. So, anyways, that is my first impressions and my let's talk of Shattered Planet. I think it's an interesting game. I like it. I don't know, again, what the price point will be tomorrow, but the link to the Steam sale page is in the video description below. Head on over, take a look at it. Now you know what to expect, and if you liked the game, snag it, and let me know what you guys think. You know, is this something that you guys liked? Is this a game that you don't like? Let me know what your impressions of the game are from my first video on it. Anyways, if you found this video helpful or you enjoyed it, please slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.